Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers. Great to have you with us here at Let's Talk Energy Power On. And we are just about ready to head into the second session of the day, and we have something very special planned for you today. We have a world premiere, the world premiere of the brand new Sunny Tripower CORE2. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you, or reintroduce you, to my next guest, the Platform Product Manager, Home and Business Solution, Matias Tripower. Welcome back, Matias.
Hello, Kimsey. It's a pleasure.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Very
good, yeah.
Very good. It was just about a little bit under 2 weeks ago that you and me were standing here.
Yes.
And it was a very big moment because we got to unveil the brand new Sunny Tripower CORE2. Let's take a short look at a short clip. That was very exciting. How was it for you, Matias?
Oh yeah, this is really a good word. Exciting. It was really exciting. Also for me, because yeah, I'm a product platform manager, and it's also not usual that you have a new product launch. And so it was really amazing and exciting for me, and especially under the circumstances we have right now, because initially it was planned to have the unveiling at the Intersolar this year in Munich, the trade show. Unfortunately, that could not happen. So yeah, again, it was very special, and for that it was really exciting to have it a virtual unveiling. Yeah, it was good.
Very good. Now, can you explain to us and our viewers out there, what does the Sunny Tripower CORE2 mean for SMA? Where does it fit in?
Yeah, the Sunny Tripower CORE2 is really a very, very important product for SMA, because with that product, which is in the range of 110 kilowatt, we are now, let's say, completing our portfolio, having an extension to our portfolio, especially for the large scale or let's say the large commercial applications, and especially there now it's really good to have a product with such a flexibility in there for our customers. So to make it short, it's really important that product to have it in our portfolio now.
So I think now would be a very good time to take a closer look at the key features and also the benefits of the Sunny Tripower CORE2. So Matias was so kind, and he recorded a video for us all over at the Solar Academy, which I'm sure many of you know. And he recorded a video, and he's going to go into detail about the benefits and the key features. So let's take a look at Matias's video right now.
My name is Matias Tripower. I'm a product platform manager in the business unit Home and Business Solutions. And I would like to give you more insights into the new Sunny Tripower CORE2. So the new Sunny Tripower CORE2 gives me now the possibility to give you a short review to the most famous product family out of SMA. So let's have a look back. So recently started in 2010, the first three-phase inverter Sunny Tripower with 17 kilowatt was launched. In 2012, we added to the portfolio a Sunny Tripower with a lower power class, which could be used in the home and residential solutions. In 2014, we extended again the power range up to 25 kilowatt due to the fact that especially the commercial PV plants were increasing rapidly. In 2017, we really had a revolution within SMA. So while launching the Sunny Tripower CORE1 at that time, a 50 kilowatt machine was really revolutionary because we launched it as a standing device. This was once again a sign that SMA is really innovative, and we have set trends in the market. And now today, with the Sunny Tripower CORE2, so we will fill up our portfolio, especially for the commercial range of the applications, the higher commercial ones. So this new inverter with 110 kilowatt matches perfectly all the demands we have in applications from 200 kilowatt up to the megawatt ranges, 1, 2, 4, or 5 megawatts. So let's come to the benefits of the Sunny Tripower CORE2 and the key messages we have here and the 3 pillars, the 3 messages we have to show you all the benefits of the product. So first of all, we have more options with that product. So what does that mean? This is really a flexible product. With 12 MPP trackers, this is really flexible for all the applications you can imagine. The second one is the more integration. So we have more integration means that this product is really a key element of our SMA energy system business we have launched last year. And the third pillar, last but not least, is we provide with that product more performance. More performance, why? This is an out-of-the-box solution. And we will deliver that product with well-known key features out of the house of SMA, like Sma Shade Fix or SMA Smart Connected. I will explain later again more in detail what's behind that one. So let's have a look back to the Sunny Tripower family and the portfolio we have. So as mentioned before, the 25 kilowatt inverter is the smallest one we have for the small commercial applications. In the middle, we have the Sunny Tripower CORE1, which is really incredible product, especially for rooftop applications with flat rooftops. There, all the benefits of the product are there. And now with the Sunny Tripower CORE2, we enlarge our portfolio. 110 kilowatt is a really incredible power of that product. And we have now, again, a complete portfolio for all the applications you can imagine. Doesn't matter if it is a rooftop application or if it is ground mount installation. Our Sunny Tripower inverters fits for all. So let's have a look more in detail to the 3 pillars I said before. So the more options, more flexibility. So with the 12 MPP trackers, this product has really incredible flexibility. So shading is no matter anymore. If you are in the ground mount installation or on the rooftop, it doesn't matter. In the ground mount installation, for instance, if you have PV modules where the arrays are very nearby and you have shadings, not an issue anymore. 12 MPP trackers, you don't have to think about it. It's the same also for rooftop applications. So while that product is also set it up with the SunClicks connectors, this is a well-known equipment out of SMA. It is really useful because you can have a toolless installation of those in the field, which ensures a really flexible installation and a fast installation on site. Also, the over-dimensioning of the PV modules is available with that product. So that means the DC to AC ratio, as a well-known feature by SMA, up to 150% is possible with that Sunny Tripower CORE2. We have 24 string inputs, 24 connectors of the DC inputs. That means we have 2 strings on each MPP tracker. And this leads to a DC fuseless design, so you don't have DC fuses on the DC side, and a much more higher availability of the product. And also, we see the trend in the market that the bifacial modules are coming up. No problem for the Sunny Tripower CORE2, for sure. Our products can also work together with those new models. So let's have a closer look to the inverter. So from the front view, you see, hey, this is the well-known LED indication we have also with the Sunny Tripower CORE1. So this ensures a really fast indication in the field if the product is running and feeding in. And you have here the inverter divided into 2 parts, 2 main parts. On the left side, the power part, the power conversion with the DC clicks, SunClicks underneath. And on the right-hand side, this is the AC compartment where the AC connection will take place. So let's have a closer look into it. So let's take the Torx here and open it. And you can see this is really comfortable space in here for the AC terminals. So the AC terminals are here, and we can route the AC wires up to 240 square millimeters easily here and connect it to the AC grid. As well, we have here on the right side the the communication module, where you can connect the Ethernet cable to the inverter and connect it directly to the SMA Data Manager. Yeah, in the SMA Data Manager, this is really a good step over to the next pillar we have for the product. So that means we have more integration. More integration means the Sunny Tripower CORE2 is really a key part of our SMA energy system business. For the SMA energy system business, usually we start with the planning. And therefore, we have the SMA Sunny Design, the real incredible planning tool, where you can plan also comprehensive energy systems, also including storage, because storage is also a key part of the energy system, the whole energy system. It's not only just feeding in energy, solar energy to the grid. It's more. We introduced the commercial storage packages last year already, and the Sunny Tripower CORE2 is a key part of the whole system. While the SMA Data Manager is the heart of the whole system, and the commercial storage could be added, optional, also the Sunny Tripower CORE2 is really part of the whole system, like every other solar inverter out of SMA. And at the end, also the monitoring of the inverter is possible with the SMA Sunny portal, as usual. If we have now looked to the last pillar, where all the benefits of the product are coming from, this is the higher performance of that product. So what does it mean for you guys? Higher performance means this is really an out-of-the-box solution. So we don't have a DC combiner anymore in those applications. So the DC strings will be connected directly to the inverter, so a faster installation in the field. The inverter has 110 kilowatt on a standard 400 volt AC grid. I have forgotten to mention also those well-known handles for an easy and fast installation on site. Each inverter is equipped with 4 of those handles. You will screw them in and have an easy and safe installation on site. More performance also means we, with SMA, have innovative features we can deliver with the product. For instance, we have here the Sma Shade Fix. So this is a patented software solution inside of the inverter which ensures the really best MPP tracking. Another one is the SMA Smart Connected. So this is an automized monitoring feature with an integrated and automized service activity in the background. So finally, we come to the end of the first introduction of the new Sunny Tripower CORE2. So let's make a short summary. So what is the main part? What are the main benefits of the product? For sure, best in class, we can say the 12 MPP trackers at a 400 volt AC standard grid with 110 kilowatt. In addition to what I've said before, is that product is really a most of world product. So what does it mean? That product can be installed and used in all the markets all over the world. And this is really a benefit because for our distributors, storage of these inverters is a no-brainer. So you don't have to think about in which country you would like to sell the product. You can say, we can face everything. And the best comes to the end. So the Sunny Tripower CORE2 will be available from Q3 this year. Available, that means really we have the products in our warehouses and would like to ship those to you guys. So that was the first introduction of the new Sunny Tripower CORE2. And for all of those who are really interested in getting more technical knowledge about the product, I really would like to invite you guys to take part and to attend one of the next upcoming Solar Academy trainings, which the SMA well-known Solar Academy will bring and release in the next weeks, in the next months. So have a look on the website of the SMA Solar Academy and look when the new dates come up for the trainings, the deep technical dive of the Sunny Tripower CORE2, and register to take part and to attend those meetings in the next weeks.
Wow, so that was a pretty fantastic video. Thank you so much, Matias. Of course, I want to find out immediately. Now, you mentioned trainings, you mentioned the technical deep dive, and that I can find out more on the website, but do you have the dates already, and can you let our viewers out there know?
Yes, yeah, we have the dates already now. The the first session will, the first training will take part on the 15th of July. So just in about 3 weeks, then we will get started and get more insights to the technical issues with the product for you guys.
And I can sign up via the website?
Yes, you can sign up via the website. It's open already. Yeah, you can register.
Okay. Now, the video was great, and it's of course great to see the CORE2 right here. But I would like to know, is it actually out there already in the field?
Yeah. So, yeah, for sure. For sure it is out. And I have here some images about that one, because as usual, so when SMA comes up with a new product, so we usually do have pilot projects, have field testings in real applications. And for sure, for the CORE2, we have that already. And you can see here a first pilot project, which we have already here with the Sunny Tripower CORE2. It's based here in Germany. The location is in Walscheid. And you can see that we have here a ground mount installation. You can see it if you really look, because the ground mount installation is in the back of that building here. So that building and that company is equipped with rooftop installations and also with a ground mount installation, which we can see here. So it's now a little bit bigger. And this is around 500 kilowatts, and we have the product now in there for having the really field testings. And the good thing is here, and this is also very important to mention, so that plant was built, I would say, it was about 2015. So our customer built that plant for his customer. And unfortunately, he didn't choose SMA at that moment. So there were another inverter manufacturer in there, or a supplier in there, but he's not in the market anymore. So the end customer gets more and more difficulties, and because nobody was there to make servicing for the older products. And now they came up and said, hey, this is a new product SMA has, the CORE2, and this is really fitting also here. The really good thing is also for the repowerings. We see, and this is a huge market for repowerings, the perfect really fits very well. Due to the step-up converter, the wide MPP range we have, we can really also face all of those, let's say, applications. In addition to the ground mount installation we have already up and running, we have another second one. This is a pilot project in Multi-Megawatt. And again, you have seen in the video before, so with that product, we are touching the ground mount installations, but also rooftop installations. And here for sure you can see that we have here an angled roof, where it was, let's say, not so convenient to install his little brother, the Sunny Tripower CORE1, because therefore you would like to have a flat rooftop in the main applications. And here, now again with the CORE2, it really good fits for the angled rooftop installation. So this is the second one which is running. It's about 400 kilowatts. And we can say the products are running. And as I have mentioned before in the video, availability will be in Q3 this year. We are ready to go.
Ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Let me get back to the angled rooftop installation, which we just saw here in Multi-Megawatt. So you installed a CORE2. Is this what you'd always recommend for a rooftop installation, or what would you recommend?
Yeah. No, I would say no. I would not always recommend the CORE2. The reason for that is, for sure, we have still, as mentioned before, I would say the little brother, the CORE1 in the place. And a lot of our customers know all the benefits of our CORE1, which is a standing inverter, a standing device. So when it comes to installations, as I've mentioned before, where we have where we have flat rooftops, there the CORE1 is still the product of choice. But if we have difficulties in terms of we have angled roofs and different orientations, etc., then now the CORE2 is then also a good alternative instead of using the CORE1 and having the CORE2 now in that applications. So CORE2 for the ground mount installations and partially also for rooftop applications. This is really the flexibility the product has.
So you mentioned the CORE1. What if I'm a customer who has different situations going on and I would like to combine CORE1 and CORE2? Is that possible also?
Yeah, and this is again one of the key elements we have. So talking all the time about the systems and the system integration we have, and for sure here now also the CORE1 and the CORE2 and also other products we have, like the SCP-25000, they can be all combined in one single plant together. Because the key here, again, and the heart, I would say, from the data acquisition and the management is, again, the SMA Data Manager. And the Core2 and the Core1 and all the other products are really linked to the Data Manager, so that works pretty fine.
You have a seamless integration.
This is a seamless integration. Yeah, we can say it there. Yeah.
So you touched on it briefly in your video, but I'd like to get to it a little bit deeper. If you could explain to me and also our viewers out there, why is SMA moving towards large string inverters with multiple MPPs rather than the centralized approach with a single MPP and DC combiners? Why is that?
Yeah, Kimsey, this is a really good question. And this is, I can say, there is no yes and no, there is no black and white. So I would say this is the answer. The first of all, I would say there is a demand in the market, and the customers would like to have a product with multiple MPPs. So this is a trend which came up during the last months, the last years, and we have seen that more and more. So SMA was one of the first manufacturers which had inverters with multiple MPPs, and with the Core1 then we had 6, and now we see that more and more customers are requiring more, because always when you have a multiple MPP inverter, this is a no-brainer. So you don't have to think about when you make the design of the plants. And the second one is, and but for sure there is still also, or there are still applications where also, let's say, the other approach with a single MPP tracker could make sense. But we see more that is the trend, or not say the trend, this is more the reality in the large scale, the really utility applications. So talking about multi-megawatt applications. So therefore, that approach we had in the past, and we still have, because we have with SMA products, the Sunny High Power Peak 3 range or series, which fits there. And if customers would like to have that approach, they can use that one, or also the central inverters we have with the same situations. And with a central inverter, you just have a single MPP tracker. So to make a conclusion and to sum it up, so with SMA, we are having both in our whole portfolio, but for especially the commercial and the larger commercial segments around 200 kilowatt up to 4 or 5 megawatt, we really see the market demand, the trend, and the need, and the need of the customers that they would like to have a multiple MPP tracker inverter in that applications.
Okay.
Yeah.
And large scale is, of course, what we'll be talking about tomorrow at Let's Talk Energy Power On. So more on that tomorrow. I have another question for you. Can you tell us, are there versions, are there variants, are there options that I need to keep in mind if I'm planning for different products or for different countries, for instance? Yeah.
The good thing is, no, there are no options. Options means, is there something to choose when I would like to buy the inverter? Mm-hmm. Is there something I can buy additionally to that one? And this is not the case. So the product is a worldwide product. So in the most relevant markets, we can have that product up and running. And so again, it's a kind of no-brainer. You don't have to think about it. So you just buy the product, and everything is in what you need for facing your product, facing your projects in the markets.
So it makes it very easy.
Make it very easy, yeah, for sure.
Fantastic. So Matias, if you are ready,
yeah.
And if you are ready, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the questions that came in for Matias. Just a little piece of information here. If you have any question regarding any SMA product, you can ask it at any time by just entering it into our interactive area right there. And we have our service staff with us here all day today, and they are ready to answer anything and everything that you fire at them. And with that, let me fire the first question at you.
Yes, let's go.
So, can you configure the Core2 to a smaller kVA output, for example, 100 kVA?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is not foreseen at the moment. So the inverter comes up with 110. So we have thought about, does it make sense to have an inverter with a lower power rating? And this is still in discussion. So we see in some market it could make sense to have it. But for the moment, the inverter has 110 kilowatt, and you can't configure it at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question, what about the price? People want to know, of course.
For sure.
Price, not only price of the Core2, but most importantly, what's the comparison to the Core1?
Yeah, for sure. Pricing is always a topic of which matters, and everybody is keen to know about that one. as I'm the product platform manager, I can say, hey, you have to ask the sales. No. So the pricing is, I would say, the question is, what is in comparison to the Core1? And there I can answer. So yeah, this is really, really an attractive pricing we have with the product, because we have seen that we need to have a product in that range which needs to be competitive to the competitor landscape we have. So the pricing is really, really competitive, and it is a big distance to the Core1 pricing, I can say. Yeah, but
from the Core2 to the Core1,
from the Core2 to the Core1, there's a big difference in, so it's much more cheaper compared to the Core1. Yeah, but reach out to your dealers. They already have all the informations where you can buy the inverters, and you will be really surprised about the very, very attractive pricing we have with the product now.
Fantastic. You're selling it very well. So here's the next question, Matias. Is planning with Sunny Design possible from the beginning?
Yes, definitely. Definitely, it is possible. Last week, my colleagues implemented it into the Sunny Design, into the web tool. So if you would like to make an Sunny Design or make a first design of a plant right now, you can start. It's in.
And you're ready to go.
We are ready to go, and the customers can make the first designs.
The next question is a question that I actually asked myself too, and Matias could answer it very well, or I asked part of the question. Here it is. Does this come in two parts, and what is the weight of the inverter and the AC box? Okay,
now there are more questions in one. I can answer them. So the good thing is, no. As I said, this is an out-of-the-box solution, means this is one single delivery unit, one inverter. You don't have to combine different parts, even if it's like to be divided. This is one part, and the weight is around 94 kilogram of the whole unit, and including the AC side, so completely. And as you have seen in the video I've shown before, the well-known screw-in handles from SMA we introduced with the Core1 a few years ago is also here now, and this is really a convenient help to make the installation quite convenient.
I got 4 handles. They're part of the delivery item, and I can just screw them in, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we have a couple more questions. Can you integrate the inverter fully to all existing monitoring solutions of SMA, Matias?
So, as I've mentioned before, so the key element here is again the SMA data manager. So if you have the data manager in your existing plant, for sure, it is possible.
And one last question, does Core come with the overvoltage protection on DC and AC as Core1? Is it possible to put in an SPD type 1 too, similar to the Core1?
The good thing is the Core2 has overvoltage protection on AC side and on DC side. Here we have a little bit different, so we have type 2. Which is integrated into the inverter. The good thing is it is equipped factory-wise, so you don't have to order special parts, which we have for the Core1 at the moment. So here everything is integrated on the AC side and on the DC side, overvoltage protection in type 2 in both cases.
Fantastic, Matias. Thank you so much. We will leave you with a short product film which will show you new sides that you didn't see about the Sunny Tripower CORE2 yet. Sounds pretty good, Matias,
yeah, that's really good, yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah,
stay tuned.
It was a pleasure.
And we'll see you in a minute.
The new Sunny Tripower CORE2 brings greater flexibility to system design. System planners benefit from maximum flexibility in string design, which allows them to implement different commercial systems up to the megawatt range very easily and conveniently. That means an outstanding solar fraction, even in the event of shading. As a key component of the energy system business, the SMA inverter enables modular expansion according to specified requirements. From the Sunny Design planning tool to commissioning with the Data Manager M and expansion of the battery storage system, as well as the intuitive Sunny Portal monitoring tool, all coordinated from a single source. Systems with the new Sunny Tripower CORE2 manage without DC combiner. This means that installation and commissioning are completed very quickly. The smart integrated SMA features optimize energy yield right from the start, and throughout the entire life of the system. The new Sunny Tripower CORE2 is the latest step toward our goal of making renewable energies more accessible around the world. We are always there for you during implementation, which covers planning as well as comprehensive monitoring. Our latest inverter has undergone all the quality tests that are customary at SMA. The inverter meets the most stringent of requirements and has been developed for a particularly long service product life, even in extreme temperatures and weather conditions.